Box Cantina Reviews. Today we're bringing you a review on the SH Figuarts Harry Potter from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The figure is absolutely phenomenal and I couldn't be more pleased with it. Just to have something that just fully resembles something from my childhood. When I was younger, we had the Harry Potter, I think it was the Stone line that had the little chips that went in with it, and you can actually battle on the little analog battler. But now that we've got the face printing technology and everything that can go with that, we get this awesome Harry Potter figure. And I just could not be more happy with how it handles it, the durability, the articulation, and everything that it comes with. I just can't get over it. Harry Potter has always been very special to me since I was a little boy. My mother actually, I would never read, and my mom got me started into reading the Harry Potter books, and I just got absolutely blown away because who doesn't want to go and live in a castle full of magical people? And as you can see, I'm representing my house today, Team Gryffindor. When we went to Universal Studios a few years ago to the Harry Potter world, my brother and I actually were lucky enough to be sorted into our own houses, and I was obviously put in Gryffindor, and my brother was put in Slytherin, which is kind of fitting if you knew him. I obviously have my first copy of the Sorcerer's Stone here that I had to bring with my figure itself, and I have my son Gavin's, who's my oldest son. I have his head wig that he got from Universal Studios, and she makes noises, and her head tilts around, and it's just fun to have. And that's what we love about Harry Potter, is that throughout all the years, all of the stories can be passed down and just to have fun with. So we're first going to do a articulation portion, and then we're going to get into some of the figures, some of the accessories that he comes with. I just can't wait to show them to you, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so before we get into the accessories of what this Harry Potter comes with, we'll go over a little bit of the articulation of this figure. Obviously, it's an SH Figuarts, which means they're going to have an awesome range of motion. And there's actually a piece on this Harry Potter figure that I've never seen anybody else do. So if you have seen somebody do it on a separate figure, let me know. So, okay, this Harry Potter has a double-jointed neck, and he can look down this far. Now, if you saw that right there, the hair separates. This is what I'm talking about. I have never seen one that has a hinge. The hair is actually on a hinge that allows it to, whenever he looks down, his hair goes down this much. And when he's looking up, if you can get that to go right in there, it allows him to look up that far. So he's really looking. So when you put him on his broom, he could almost be in a flying pose. Okay, so arms, both of them have a butterfly joint that does come out a little bit. If you pry on it a little bit, it will come off. Kind of becomes a hassle when you're changing the robe. Torso swivel, yeah. Nothing at the hip too crazy. There is a swivel there, and it adds for just a little bit of crunch, but his legs can stick out about that far. Sorry for the bottom of that. He accidentally got into a little bit of glue. I know. Single joint knees. They don't twist very much. Ankle goes out about that far. Up very little. Toe joint. And then I realized I forgot to put these on there. So this is the single joint elbow that does act as a swivel. He has about 4 different sets of hands. This one is his wand hand, which allows it to just ever so gently slide right in, and it kind of clicks, and it makes it look just awesome. And this is modeled after the Sorcerer's Stone wand, so it is just a regular stick, the same one that he gets from Ollivander's. And I believe it's the third movie where his wand actually changes and it becomes more of the stick-looking one that's kind of beat up in places. This Harry Potter comes with quite a bit, actually. Besides the Harry Potter and the wand, he comes with, let's see here, a set of books that with this left hand that he has can hold them. It is a little bit difficult to get this guy to pose. Comes with those books and the Nimbus 2000, which I think that they did absolutely phenomenal with this. It's got little hinges right here that this clicks in, so you can get him to move his legs in different directions to get this on there. I love how it just gleams Nimbus 2000 on the front. Just kind of helps you relive the childhood, you know. I mean, my goodness, what would we have done if we'd had this whenever I was a kid, you know? Oh my God, it'd have been insane. Then we also get Harry's trusty pet, Hedwig. I think they did a great job with this one. I don't really get why there's a peg hole in the back. There's absolutely nothing that comes with it in the box. I mean, I could understand if there was a stand that came with it, you know, make Hedwig fly, but we don't get that on this one. It's just the peg hole. Now, if you do, the wings can lift up, but they will come out, and there is a slight peg hole right there, and that allows for you to bring in the other wings that come with the Hedwig, and these give Hedwig the look of flight, which I think they did really, really well with this. It's actually a pretty good size wingspan for how small this Hedwig is. But I love it. I think it looks phenomenal. Let's see here. Next we have the cloak. This is the cloak that he is going to be wearing whenever he is riding his broom, when you can get him to go up into his broom. It's got the great Gryffindor logo right there on the front. Mine's a little cockeyed, but that's okay, because when you're holding him up on the broom, you can't really tell, honestly. It's a little straighter on the figure itself. Could be a little bit more to the left a little bit, or I guess to the right of him, but it does look good. Then we have all of his many sets of hands. We have his regular open hand, just a open hand, I guess, 2 of them. Another wand hand for the left. The slight grip is for the broom, and the bigger grip, like so, is for the books, so he can hold the books beside him. And then the last 2 things are the other 2 faces that he comes with. We have a Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, kind of I wouldn't say angry, but you can see there's some teeth coming out like he's smiling, or he's kind of gritting his teeth a little bit. Then we actually have a smiling face. And then the face that comes on that I like is kind of just the neutral face. It doesn't really throw off a lot of emotion if you're just trying to have him stand up somewhere. But how this comes off is the hairpiece actually lifts Weird looking. Take the face right off. We'll trade it out for our smiling Harry. Make sure it fits in there real nice. It should fit just perfectly. Hair slits right into it. There's a little groove where that square peg goes into. Then it just clips right in. And then you've got smiling Harry. The jacket, or the cloak, comes off by popping out each arm and ever so slightly pulling him out. All the garb of the writing is on the back, so thank God whenever you put the cloak on you won't be able to see it. These just kind of fit in. So once you get that in there, you can put his arms back in, and you can even pose this without the broom, you know, I mean, almost like he's doing some type of a run or a spell where he's having to move real fast. And yes, that is everything that comes with this Harry Potter figure. Well, that's going to do it here for us on Brock's Cantina Reviews. I hope that you enjoyed this review, and I hope that possibly it might give you a little bit of a spark to go get this figure, because let me tell you something, it's awesome to have next to all the books and next to the other ones, which is the Ron and the Hermione and the Professor Snape. If you're lucky enough, check your local Barnes & Noble, check Amazon, eBay. I'm sure that you'll find one if you really want one. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for another episode of Brock's Cantina Reviews.